Hi everyone, Elisa here from Llama and Rival Crochet. Today I'm popping in because the rest of my Christmas gift from Mr. Yarn Untangler arrived, so I thought I'd show it to you. Sorry. We have these Florida chairs in here, and then there's like a footrest and these big wicker chair things with this giant cushion on it, and put the stool on top of the chair so I could have space. I was moving in boxes for my other videos I'm filming today, and my cat just decided to make himself a little house and climb in there. So he's in there having fun, licking himself. Anyway, sorry about that. I'll put a picture in here so you can see him, but he's always doing weird things like that. He sits there and lies across the entranceway to rooms, and it's not one room. Every night I keep forgetting that he does that because it's not consistently. It's just randomly he'll just lay across the exit to my bedroom door or the kids or the bathroom or something, and you trip over him. Or he lays on the step and it's still dark and you have to think, what's that line on the step? And then he doesn't even react till you almost step on him. Anyway, so let's get on to what Mr. Yarn Untangler got me. So I did show you in my other video. So he had got me some furls hooks, and I wanted to try both kinds of hooks. So he got me another kind too. So the last one I showed you, the wooden ones he got, I just gotten the basic camwood wooden ones, their cheapest wooden ones. But I really wanted to try their streamlined swirl hooks as well. So let me show you what he got me. So he also got me, this is a cookies and cream hook. How pretty that is. And then, that one's flying. And then, I think this was the Virgo hook. Let me see. There we go, that's better. Sorry about that. I was doing stuff all day and I meant to film sooner, but I didn't get a chance to film till now, and then the sun is not in the best position. And then also got, this is Aries. One second. See if that makes a difference. There we go. And then what was this one? I don't think it was Andromeda. It was whatever one was in the same section as Virgo. And this is another, let's see, really hard trying to get it in camera. So these are really pretty. So I waited to film because these came very slowly. My first set came very quick, and then when you got me these, they kind of came much slower, even though they were ordered not long afterward. So then I waited a week to kind of played with them a little bit to tell you what I think before I did this video. So I really do like the camwood. They are great. I did notice on some of them you kind of have to work with them a little bit before it gets smoother. But I have to say, I really like these a lot. I've been doing a lot of work with G-hooks lately, and then I don't know why I picked up, there's a yarn called Wayu from Ice Yarns that is a ZZ twist type yarn, but it's more like Beautiful You. It's a 2-weight yarn, and I decided I was going to make a little sweater with it. But I thin yarns and I can't spend long periods of time working for them. I do better if I do pieces of it over days because it hurts my hand. And even though I did get all my wooden hooks, I wasn't able to break them out right away because I had a whole bunch of projects going, and I tried to use the same hook through for my project, just to make sure, just in cases. Even though prior to getting furls, my main hooks were the Tulip Atimo and the Clover hooks, and probably about a year ago, I rarely ever used any other hooks. I mean, I still use the other hooks, but like, I always carry around my Tulip Atimo and my Clover, but then I would always have like I used to get Athena's Elements, and then I had Knit Pro ones, and I think that's pretty much it. I might have had a couple other random kinds, but I always had one of those cheap sets in my car, at my parents' house, my mother-in-law's house. I always kept them there because you'd be surprised how often I'd be sitting there crocheting, and I literally put it down and like go to take a sip of water, or like check on my kids, and then the cat's walking off with it and chewing on it. So I always kept extra hook sets, so that was pretty much the only time I used those hooks. But now that I have my fur, well, that's what I was saying, I had to finish all those projects with those hooks. But after doing the G, my hand still kind of ached for a little bit, but I've been trying to mostly, I've still not done all those projects, but I did start a couple, like 2 projects, and I have one like I started a cardigan with the Wayu, and I used one of these guys, but like I tried to make a few hats or something just so I could make something, but then, and use my hook, but kind of give my hand a break. So I don't have as many whips going as, you know. So it's made a difference. I thought I was gonna have to stop crocheting for a couple days just to help, but so far working with these have been great. These have been smooth. I have to say it is slower using the Wayu yarn, but I will have to try these hooks with the ZZ Twist and see if it's the same that way. But I just wasn't crocheting quite as fast, but I have a feeling it's because the Wayu and the hook size I'm using compared to the yarn, and it being so tiny that I probably can't move as fast because of everything. And it's probably best that I'm not crocheting as fast with the tiny yarn, because it'll make my hands a little better. But so far I am really liking these swirls, and I will still use my Camwoods, and I will still use my Clover and my Tulip Atimo, but I am loving these swirls, and they have made a huge difference helping my hands. Absolutely huge difference. The only thing is, so when I got my swirls, so the smallest I went for the swirl is an H. And then I only went as big as a K. Now I might eventually get bigger sizes, but I'm gonna wait till they're on sale again. I don't know if they're gonna go on sale, or I'll have to wait till next year, but I mean, I have two pretty much of my main sizes right now. But that's as far as I went with those. I'm sure it'd be fine if I went bigger. You wanna say hi? He wants to say hi. And say hi? Like, yeah, that's not what I was expecting. I was expecting to sit on your lap and find yarn to eat, but there's no yarn there. Anyway, so I went from H to K because I was a little worried about the tip. So I have used this one probably the most. Now I did have J and K prior to ordering from Furls. I had ordered a couple. Don't knock the tripod over, please. I did order J and K to try them first because I never expected to actually like furrows. I just wanted to try them because I needed something to do because my hand was bothering me. And so I thought I'd try them to see what I think. And I end up using I use the J too, but I use the K. K is like my main hook I use because I'm always making blankets, and that's usually my go-to hook. But I really liked it. But when I ordered the wooden one, although obviously I'm going to use this, it's kind of hard to see, but it is very skinny, and these are very light hooks, so I'm sure they could break easily. So this is my K, this is my G, and it's just very thin for a wooden hook. So I don't know if I would go as far as a G in this. I don't want to buy the next one up. I am blanking on the name of it. I don't want to buy the really expensive ones, but depending on how the next year goes, with these guys. I might consider buying a G-hook in the metal ones next Christmas, but we'll see. Just because if I end up using it that much, it'll be worth it to have the bigger handle, just because I've been crocheting a lot more now that I'm home. Okay, so that was my other Christmas gift from Mr. Yarn Untangler, except, you know, I had to open them early because I needed them. Well, I didn't need them, but I needed a break with my hand because I'm making a lot of Christmas gifts. I'm trying to make things for, just also make things for, for other people. So that was that. And I do have an affiliate link down below if you're interested in trying furls. If you have hand problems, I definitely recommend trying them at least. But that's it. That's all I have for you. And have a great day. And thanks for watching.